Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to opening night. We are the official pregame of Wednesday Night Hockey on NBC. Yeah, you figured that out. This week, obviously, who got cut, who didn't, what referee is Evander Kane slashing this week, all that, plus open doors. Open doors. What does that mean? We'll talk about it in a little bit. Face Off Hockey Show right now. Whoa.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Choose your command. You have chosen
the Face Off Hockey Show.
I mean, hockey is my life. I've got on hockey underwear right now.
Face Off Hockey Show. With Scotty Waz. Sean O.
breakaway.
And the P-Boys, Johnny and Mark with the C.
Yeah, baby.
Here's your host for the Face Off Hockey Show, Scotty Waz.
Hey, everybody, what's happening? I'm Scotty Waz. I'm trying to get AEW on right now.
Oh, the deaths are there.
I figured as much.
They asked me if I wanted to go tonight, not realizing that it was first one opening night of the. My camera's off. It was. They didn't realize that it was opening night of the NHL, and they also did not realize we were going to have a show.
Well, we've only done it for like 18 years. It's easy to forget.
Well, I feel like they thought like, hey, it's opening night. There's not going to be a hockey show. Let's go watch wrestling.
It's fair.
I heard that WWE is trying to be jerks towards though and be like, hey, we put all of our NXT stuff on at the same time.
Yeah, essentially. It's the Wednesday Night Wars, Johnny. We are in it to win it. Why can I not find TNT on this fucking YouTube TV? I switched from Sling to YouTube TV.
Do you want to watch my Sling box?
No, I'm fine. I just have it right
I
here.
have TNT.
I know you do. I have TNT too. I just can't fucking find it.
You have TNT too? I didn't even know that existed.
It's actually just the live feed of the NBA on TNT.
Just locker rooms.
Yes, it's just all that. What did you do with your week, buddy?
Oh, what did I do? The tiny redhead had a 2-year-old birthday party this past weekend.
That's right. He's actually 2 today.
He is 2 today. Which may or may not mean that Mark's going to show up. It depends if they have to put him down.
To sleep, not death.
Well,
ladies
see.
and gentlemen.
We'll see. He's 2. He's getting up in age. What else? What else occurred? In editing pictures, which no one asked me to take, but I took pictures, and then everybody really, really wanted to see all my pictures. I realized that my laptop monitor is so far out of whack when it comes to what the screen should look like.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the reason why the pictures that the Black Bears take from me are really dark.
Nice.
So I've been looking. I'm going to find a monitor calibrator, which apparently is something.
Well, by the way, YouTube TV allows you to record DVR unlimitedly. I like that.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought it was at 7:00 East. It's actually 8:00 East.
So that went on. What else occurred? Oh, I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
If we were talking about the Lanham studio,
yes,
would that happen to be on Cipriano Road?
Sounds right.
Okay, because so we bought a hospital down there.
Congratulations.
Doctors, hospital, and we're driving back and forth, do some meetings and whatnot. And I was telling a story this morning about how our first studio was in Lanham, and we like pull across this intersection and we're driving down the street, and I go, huh, that house looks a lot like our first studio.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm pretty certain I'm driving by Dave's parents' house when I go to the hospital.
Jesus, that's fantastic.
So that occurred for the past couple of days.
Nice.
So yeah, all in all, normal week.
Right? You know, it's normal, easy week.
Normal week. Just,
Driving by
driving by our original studio.
right?
No big deal.
No MBD. That's fantastic. You should email Dave and say, "Hey, is this your house?"
I'm gonna like stop. I think tomorrow I might be driving by myself, and I'm just gonna stop on the side of the road and take a picture, and then like keep driving, which isn't creepy at all.
No.
I'm sure.
You can probably go. You'll be fine.
I mean,
You'll
I
be
could take
fine.
pictures while I was driving, but that might be a little out of whack.
That's true. Not by enough though, honestly. So, well, that's cool.
Yeah. So that was going on this week. I still can't find this picture I'm looking for though.
That's a shame. That's a shame. I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
some
what-
point.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that's good. Anything else happened this weekend? Just
No,
hanging
no.
and banging.
just normal. The
Nice.
normalness of it all.
Yeah, text Dave and see what his parents' address is. Be like, yeah, I know, that's what I'm working there. For me, Gen HL History Girl's been out of town since Sunday, so I've been sitting here hanging out with Cooper all, who's being a whiny bitch outside.
What a jerk story.
I know. So, but it's been fun. It's been rain. It's wet. We got a frost warning, Johnny.
Frost.
Frost warning. Which is hilarious given the fact that Katie and everyone in Calgary had snow this weekend.
Oh well.
So there's that. Other than that, we had hockey this weekend. Manitoba Moose took on the Iowa Wild at the Ralph. That was fun. Got it started for us in general. Other than that, not really much going on. I don't think it's been really. I don't know. I don't know how to quantify it. Oh God.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to put stuff on on YouTube or on Twitter. Fuck. Like honestly, why can't Twitter when you whatever.
I know.
It's the worst. It's funny because I don't have access to the Face Off Hockey Show one on my phone because
Why not?
I didn't add it.
Oh,
So-
well, I mean, that's on you.
That's true. You're not wrong. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's what it is. Are you excited for opening night tonight?
It's happening.
Yeah. No, that's true.
I mean, it's
Literally, it is happening.
it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
so I got a good look at the Blues rings today. They're fantastic.
I like the side with the fans and everything. That
Yeah.
looks pretty cool.
I agree. The side with the fans is nice. I just saw the touch that has Layla's name on the inside of the band.
Hmm.
I mean, it's good. It's good stuff. They did a good job with those.
Yeah, I thought they were good. I'm kind of ready for this season to start. Kind
I
of
mean,
ready
it's
for
starting,
it to be.
Scotty. You don't have to be
Well,
ready.
it's puck
It's
drop.
October.
It's puck
It's
dropped
October
officially.
yet.
Yeah, right. Hashtag it's October yet.
We should start that.
Oh God. Well, I know what I'm doing for my.
Hashtag it's October yet.
Bruh, it's October yet. Anywho. Yeah, and then you don't have anything this weekend because the Black Bears are off,
I actually can't even go the next time they're in town.
which stinks because Quinn Warmuth's back.
Oh, well, who's he playing for?
Johnstown.
No, I'll only see him 6 more times this season. So,
That's true.
so yeah, I'm gonna miss. I might end up missing all the games in October
Wow, dude. Busy man, Jonathan.
because we have to do. So I'll be in New York. I'll be on Long Island for one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting that out there now, Sean Leahy. I will
Hmm.
be on Long Island. Only for a day.
He's gonna ask you to bring Hudson.
Just as he will. He only really wants to see Hudson. Let's be dead honest.
Well, wouldn't you?
And what else?
Hudson will show up for drafts.
Hudson would show up for drafts. Yeah, so I'll be on Long Island for one of them. Is it on Long Island or in Long Island?
I want to say on Long Island.
You always want to say on Long Island, but you would say I'm in New York. What's the difference?
Because I think Long Island is since it's an island, it's separate of itself. So you're on the island,
but you don't say like I am on the eastern. I guess you do say you're on the Eastern Shore.
Yeah.
Huh. That is a very interesting thing I'd never noticed before.
Right? Until you start to break it down from a fundamental standpoint.
The English language is a crazy thing.
It is dumb shit. You're right.
What else? And then the week after that, I may have to go to Philly on Saturday to clean out my grandparents' old house. But I am coming home with a pinball machine from the 70s.
What?
Yeah. That's gonna technically it will be in my living room for a little while, so it'll be here when you guys get here in January.
Okay, cool.
And probably in my living room still. To be honest, it's a mini pinball machine. It's 3 feet long, and I think it was like 5 feet high, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So that'll fit well in the living room. And then eventually it'll be in my basement. I won't be able to. I am missing out on the. We have a bowling shuffleboard table that we had at my grandparents' growing up, but I have almost zero place to put that in my house currently, and I have no idea how I'm getting a 300-pound fully wood shuffleboard table from my grandparents' house and into my house. So I think that one might end up getting sold.
Okay.
Which kind of sucks. I kind of wanted to keep it, but I have really no way to keep it.
Obviously, the only answer here is to buy a new house.
True. I should do that within the next couple of weeks.
There it is. Need one with a yard.
But yeah. So that's going on. I've been in search of some duck pin bowling balls that I have not found yet. Still looking for this damn picture. I found a picture of Little Caesars, standalone Little Caesars that was in Buffalo.
A standalone Little Caesars in Buffalo. That sounds right.
Yeah, that was one of the draft trips.
Yeah. Sounds very much right.
Still going back.
Back. Like Chris Berman, he's going back.
Oh, have you seen did you see the catch that the Orioles right fielder made?
Yeah, that was pretty goddamn amazing.
That was amazing.
It's pretty slick. And that was the guy who won the game too, like the first position player in history to win a game or some shit since like the 1900s.
Wow, he had a great year.
A good year. Good year. Orioles as a whole garbage, but what can you do? Should we get to some injuries, John?
Sure. Let me see if the Google will not screw me over this week.
No, it's gonna screw you every time.
Let's see. I like doing this on air because it gives me more time to rage about the Google, rage about the machine.
I get it.
Nope. Still won't let me play it. I'm gonna have to like save it on my phone
You're
somehow.
legit gonna have to download it to your phone.
I wonder if I can save it to Lockbox.
Lockbox.
Dropbox.
It's a lockbox.
Dropbox. Let's see. Dropbox. How do I save
Support
it?
for Windows 10 April 2018 ends in November 2019.
What?
All right then. Pick a time.
What support?
I don't know. More butt support.
Yeah. No. Sorry. Another week. I will have to give myself a note to figure that out and get that saved into a Dropbox or something.
Hashtag figure it out.
Hashtag figure it out. Let me see. I mean, I can play some music if we really, really want music.
We need. I don't care if we have it anyway. Doesn't matter. All right, there it is. All right. Some injury news, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for opening puck drop, which has already happened in Ottawa and Toronto. The Nathan Beaulieu is upper body injury. He's out 4 weeks for your Winnipeg Jets. Also, the Winnipeg Jets, Brian Little, concussion. So he is in protocol. Big hit for them. They just get back line A. Next thing you know, Brian Little's out. Corey Perry, he's still got dealing with the foot fracture. He's going to be 2 weeks at least in dealing with that. While Nolan Patrick has a migraine disorder. And he's going to be week to week. Now, he ended the season last year with a concussion issue, and they're not sure if the concussion issue is coinciding with the migraine disorder. So I'm sure they'll do a lot of neuro testing on that. Also, finally, Greg Pateryn, core surgery. He is out for 6 weeks at least. Hate to see it happen. Core surgery early in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that'll stick with you.
Yeah, literally. Jesus Christ. I really should set this up sooner, but I couldn't care less. I'm all disjointed. There's no one around the house. It's quiet.
How does it make you feel to have no one around the house?
It's not fun.
It's not fun?
No, it's not fun.
Oh.
I like it for a little bit. And then it's like, okay, I'm over this now.
I see.
You need someone else to distract the cat, right?
So you're just the cat's looking for a lot of attention, and it's only.
Oh
you.
yeah. It's it's always on me anyway. But at least Jen can kind of run some kind of interference if I need my side, if I need my left
interference.
side. Yeah, essentially, she'll get up, and then the cat thinks that she's gonna feed him. So, but it's cool. But it's it's way too quiet in here, and yeah. It's whatever. I'm glad she's out and about, but it stinks. I'm sure if I lived alone, more, if I hadn't lived with someone for the last 3 years now, it'd probably be different. Living in Calgary was fine by myself because I did it for 10 years.
Yeah, I live alone.
Yeah, I know that. That's why we have a place.
That's why you guys stay here.
Yeah. Patreon. We have Patreon. Patreon.com/Face Off Hockey Show. It helps us help you in getting things. You can be like Chris, Matthew, Damon, Mark, Trista, Mitch, Kevin, Jeff, Brian, Ethan, Angela, and Sean. They help us, and you can too. Patreon.com/Face Off Hockey Show. You can be one of the perks. One of the perks is actually voting for a segment of our show, and we have a tie this week. A tie between the Evander Kane incident and, of course, not naming a captain until opening night, which 2 teams have done. Johnny, we got 2 choices there. Which one do you want to go with first?
Let's do them both.
I know we're going to do them both, but which one do you want to start off with first?
Oh, I thought you meant at the same time.
Jesus Christ, no.
I'm gonna go. Let's start with Evander Kane.
Okay. Did you see this? Did you hear about this?
I did. I saw it.
So Evander Kane and the Toronto Maple Leafs are down already.
Oh, I thought they were going to win the cup.
Thought they were too. Anyway, Evander Kane suspended for 3 games for abuse of official after he slashed a linesman in the side while trying to go after a Vegas Golden Knights player. And it was not a good time for him. It was pretty shitty. And then the linesman then tackles Evander Kane. Evander Kane jawing with his Golden Knights player, and then just comes out and it wasn't even like they were tied up in a scrum or anything like that. Kane was just skating over by himself, and the linesman just gives a 2-point takedown.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Yes. However, Kane brought this upon himself.
Oh sure, no, absolutely.
I mean, it was a clean takedown though.
Yeah, it was a good takedown. I liked it.
But it kind of started with what? Couple.
Well, the thing with the Knights and the Sharks is that Evander Kane and Ryan Reeves were going at it.
The baby shark thing from last year.
Yeah, and then I don't know. They're bitching about each other or some shit. And then next thing you know, other guys are getting into it with Evander Kane and all his stuff and getting in his head because he's a head case and rattling him easy. Yeah, and then they go after him during the last exhibition game. Sticks start swinging, and then Evander Kane trying to swing his stick and hit the Golden Knights guy, who I can't remember who it was, and then hits the ref and the linesman in the side of the body. He keeps jawing at the Knights player. They go circling around. He tries to engage him, and then the referee takes him down 2 points, and they go into full mount.
Yeah. Obviously.
So yeah, that's what happened.
But yeah, so
I want to know if the ref is taking some time away too, because that was, Evander Kane should not have swung his stick. I will give him that.
I mean, that was a hell of a slash.
That was a hell of a slash. Like if I was the ref and if I really hated Evander Kane, I'd go down and then sue him like they tried to do with Dennis Weidman.
Well, he
take
didn't get a concussion from getting slashed in the leg.
That's true, but you can get a nice little bruise there.
He can get a bruise, but they wear shin guards.
That was in his thigh, though.
True. I thought it was lower. I thought it was like calf.
Take the fall, act hurt, get indignant. Honestly, what did we not learn about this?
That's what Hudson learned this weekend when I was teaching him how to take slow motion fist bumps.
Nice. Get him ready for Wednesday Night Wars. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, so what I saw was the two players, the Kane and I don't remember who the guy from the Sharks was, were kind of going at it. They were a little bit tangled in center ice. They looked like they were being angry at each other. The linesman stepped in, pushed the Golden Knights player away from going after Kane. Kane slashed the official in the leg. Then Kane tried to get back at the Golden Knights player, and the linesman turned around and grabbed him by the chest and threw him to the ground.
Yeah, no, he just assaulted him.
Which was awesome, by the way. And obviously, Evander Kane should get suspended for that. I mean, as much as snorting coke. So,
right.
So you didn't see that coming, did you?
That's good. I like that one.
Thank you. So yeah, but I have a feeling that like Evander Kane is now like a totally marked man. Like, that you can get inside of his head so easily. It's not even like he's just gonna be running around being dumb all season long already. Like wasn't even game one, and he's gonna be like that all season long now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we know we could get into his head. Like, he's a head case in general. You do one little thing, he's off his game. I mean, we noticed that when he was in Buffalo for that little time. We noticed when he was in Winnipeg for that time, in Atlanta. He's just, he seems like a guy who's just very easy to knock off his game, and that's how you do it. Next thing you know, he throws a fight and he's suspended 3 games. I think this is more. I think this is more kind of. I don't know why just 3 games. That was a pretty rough slash. But yeah, I think it's just the start of the end, because now you're like you said, everyone's got a book on him now.
Yeah, he's easy to mess with.
Yeah,
and obviously he takes whatever you say to like personally. So
yeah, he isn't like Wu-Tang. He is someone to fuck with.
Oh, I thought you meant he wasn't for the children.
Oh no, well that's too. He's got the money phone and everything. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I mean, that suspension was worth it. To 3 games, well worth it. So
he's got the Bash Brothers.
Yeah. Anything else on that? Like, is this something that we're going to see now constantly, do you think? Now that you think the refs are going to be after him because they know they slashed one of his own. So that's another aspect you have to look into too.
Part of my problem with this entire thing, though, what exactly was the linesman doing? Because I've never actually seen that occur where a linesman tries to break something up before it started.
Right, exactly.
So what exactly was the linesman doing? Is that like a new thing now that the NHL is asking linesmen to break up fights before they actually start, type of thing? Like, I didn't get why the linesman was there in the first place, so he kind of puts himself in that position. But then again, you also can't just wildly slash at whoever's in front of you and hope for the best.
Yeah. No, I am completely with you. Like, I didn't understand why he was doing what he does, because linesmen or referees don't often do that. They don't try to kill it before it's done. They let it go, and then when things are in close and things aren't flaily, they get in there, break it up. I don't know why he was trying to be so proactive about it.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, no good deed goes unpunished.
right, exactly. It looked great. I think that both WWE and AEW will be going after him. But I mean, it's a situation where that's why I said I hope something gets done to the referee, because that was pretty egregious on his behalf. I don't, and I'm with you. This is something that's being brought down by the officials. That is this a new mandate? Is this something that they're going to go all the time now? They're going to go ham on these guys trying to break it up before it gets started.
I don't think you can come down on the official though, especially if. So
It's a retaliatory thing. Yeah.
I mean,
But-
if he's being asked, if the linesmen are being asked to break up situations to that extent before they occur,
Mhm.
then he's doing what he was asked to be done. Now he gets slashed in the leg and he stops Kane from being the aggressor and just happens to throw him down to the ice.
He gave him a spear that Bill Goldberg would be like, I guess that's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It got the job done.
exactly. You got the pop out of the crowd. You're good to go. Yeah, I that's a good point. I wonder if this is a new thing coming down, that they're trying to stop it before it starts. I would love to see the officials rule book.
Now I would have to say that I have seen this around benches in the past, where like a player gets pushed into a bench or something like that, and the linesman kind of like breaks it all up and gets people back into their own benches, or there's the like whiny slashing that's going on in front of benches and the linesman kind of like push people away.
Sure.
But that was like almost in center ice.
Yeah. That was
So-
like in the middle of the rink.
I just didn't really understand why the linesman was even there. So
Yeah, you're right. Should we move on to captains?
sure, or lack thereof.
Right. The a lot of teams, two teams, Vancouver and Toronto, are waiting until opening night to name their captains. Toronto's was already named. John Tavares, everybody. John Tavares is the 25th captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
It's almost too bad no one saw that coming.
Yeah, it's almost.
Hmm.
Why wait the year is my question. Why wait the year? Just do it now. Like, do it when you got him. It's exactly why you fucking got him.
So very underrated quote from the draft on Sunday is we're going
That's right, we
through
had our
and
fantasy drafts.
the Phil has the third pick of the draft.
Mhm.
Phil from England, and he goes with John Tavares with the third pick overall. And I said, little known fact, Phil also had Toronto Maple Leaf sheets as a kid. Nothing. I got no pop
Wow.
at all for that.
There was like two people like talking in my draft, and one of them was me, and the other one was Rachel. So no one was
Sombrero guy said hi, by the way.
talking. Hey, Brendo, missed that guy. Got another baby on the way. Good for him.
And in one of the greatest moves ever for fantasy hockey, I sent the pictures of Hudson's second birthday party 15 minutes before our fantasy hockey draft started. Mark had the number 1 overall pick. Yahoo chose Connor McDavid for him. And then he left the draft.
Jesus Christ.
Came back
Good job.
later.
Good job, Mark. Way to be part of this. Way to be present, brother.
Sorry.
So anyway, Johnny T named captain of
Still
the
looking
Maple
for
Leafs.
this damn picture.
What the hell? What picture are you even talking about?
It's a picture of me cycling from when I used to do that.
Okay.
It's really old on Facebook.
All right. Now Vancouver's waiting till opening night. They got 4 alternate captains, but they're gonna have one main captain. Are you a big fan of waiting for captains? Does it matter to you? Do you like to know who your leader is beforehand? Is this just a big dog and pony show that doesn't need to be done because it's already open night? That's already a big dog and pony show as it is.
I think the bigger issue with this is, are we going to start going toward the trend of not having a captain?
Well, New York Rangers aren't this year.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen more teams recently that haven't had a captain than have waited to say who their captain was, like the night before opening night or something. I'm just gonna say this because I don't know if it's a good opinion or not, but preseason games are such bullshit.
Yeah.
They are utterly worthless to me, and I could not care less who the captain was in a preseason game. So the fact that teams don't have captains for preseason games don't mean anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should know who the captain is before you get to opening night. But hey, maybe the team already knew, and they didn't announce it or put it on a jersey until opening night. Maybe that's the way it worked out, and if it is, then it is. That's the way it is. But I really don't even care. There's a big part of me that doesn't even care who the captain is of a team anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. I can understand that.
Like, other than you get an extra C on your or an A on your jersey because you don't have to pay for that when you're getting it customized. I mean, it's like you're getting free lettering at that point. I don't know.
Wikipedia with breaking news: Bo Horvat is apparently the captain of the Canucks, is what they're saying. Unconfirmed reports.
Wikipedia says this
because it is Wikipedia. Because I was looking about what teams have vacancies in their captaincy. Detroit, Rangers, Senators, and Knights. So
didn't the Knights not have a captain last year either, though?
Or the year before? They have never had a captain.
Did I read something that the first Golden Knights actual draft pick, can play tonight in their game? Cody Glass, maybe?
I think that's true. I think that is a true thing. That is a true story. True story! 7 strangers picked to live in a house. I like having to know what your captaincy is, your captain thing is. I don't like dragging it out. If it's a young team and you don't have the leadership, that's fine. The Senators, I get it. The Rangers, I can understand. Vegas, they've got like 7 captains on their team, and then you just need to name one. Stop being cowards. Detroit, I can see the rebuilding, but maybe just give it to what's his nut, Dylan Larkin. Let him do things. Yep, Cody Glass joined the NHL roster, the 2017 draft pick. 20 years old from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Shocking, he's a center. Picked 6th overall in 2017. So, there you go.
Well, look at me reading Twitter.
Right? Look at you remembering Twitter. I don't know. I just like the fact that captains are named, and I like that whole thing. I don't like waiting unless it's like there's a reason. Like John Tavares skating out with a C. Oh, the big unveil. That's something you do at FanFest, not fucking opening night.
So, I mean, you played hockey.
Sure did.
Does it captain mean a whole lot, like, once you get out on the ice?
I think a little bit. Especially when in high school, because you'd go with the upperclassmen and stuff like that. You kind of there's a more respect factor into it, and I think more coaches trust as well. I think that has a lot to do because you're kind of when you're in the room, you're the liaison between the coach and the players. So you're giving him their gripes. You're giving and vice versa. I think it matters a little bit. I don't think it matters as much anymore, at least in the pro levels, but I think it means a lot in the lower levels because it shows. I think it gives confidence to a guy saying, "Hey, you're the leader of the team. You're a guy I trust. Don't make me regret this," kind of thing. So
don't fuck it up.
Exactly. Having been a captain for St. Joe and then having been a captain for the Chesapeake Chiefs, there's 2 different dynamics there, obviously, with high school and club hockey. But I think when I played, it meant something. I think if like for the Black Bears, I think it meant something too. Having a guy like Quinn Wormuth, an older guy, a guy who seems much more mature from how he grew up, and then Connor Pooley, same kind of thing, where he's a guy that people look forward to, kind of a doer by action. So I think it's a motivator. Now, when you get to the Toronto Maple Leafs, you got like 17 guys who could be captain, different story. But I think growing up, it means a little bit more than the pro game. I can agree on that instance.
Okay. I mean, in soccer, I just know that it doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
Like, you get to choose the coin flip. You don't even do that in hockey.
Right. You take the ceremonial face-offs unless it's a goalie retiring, and then the goalies take it, or it's a family member, and then the family member takes it. So, update from Mark: he probably won't be on until 8.
Sounds about right.
So, I keep having to go back and forth. I'm like 8 o'clock. That's like 2 hours. Oh, right, Eastern time. All right, so there's your Patreon pick. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Patreon.com/Faceoff Hockey Show. If you didn't, then you can
That
join
means
up.
a two-box run in at 8.
Yeah.
I remember her.
Hey,
what?
what? Hey, listen, Todd P. Butts is going to be an excited boy, as Palm Springs was named the 32nd franchise in AHL history.
Huh, look at that.
So where I am going to try to convince him to be a season ticket holder, or at least try to be get a job for him. So good for them. Let me see. Where is it? 2021-22 is the first season they'll be playing. So we're about 2 years off from that. They will be the affiliate of the Seattle Your Name is Here. And yeah, good for Palm Springs. Didn't know they were a hockey hotbed. Apparently people are banking on the fact that Snowbirds will be there. And
I
then
thought it was just a hotbed.
Right? It's funny because I was talking to Todd and he's like, I don't understand why we need a team. I'm saying, well, Todd, why not need a team? He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you're right.
Oh, I will say that Toddrick P. Bust may also be happy. He may not be happy. Who knows at this point?
Yeah.
But I got drunk and I bought a Chase Elliott hat this weekend after watching the Roval.
I was gonna say, did you do it because of the Roval?
So I woke up after the draft to watch Chase Elliott drive headfirst into the tire wall. Literally, first thing that comes on after I turn my TV on and change it to the correct station, head first right into. I was like, ah, man, that sucks. Then all of a sudden, Chase Elliott starts working his way back through the field, comes back to the top, and he's leading the race. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then at the end of the race, I went to Fanatics and I bought a Chase Elliott hat, and it's on its way.
Nice, attaboy. Good work.
Thanks. I'll have it on the show next week, probably.
Wonderful. That's awesome. Glad to see. Glad to hear.
And I also realized that I had I found the picture. Yes.
Okay.
I also found that I had a Mountain Dew hat in my house already. So apparently
Nice.
I was already a Chase Elliott fan.
Attaboy, get that Mountain Dew. All you need that little, and he drives for Little Sleezers. So
What?
he's the Little Caesars driver.
What the hell? They didn't have a Little Caesars hat.
That's especially hat. I think he drives it like 2-3 times a year.
I would have totally bought a Little Caesars hat. I saw the Hooters hat and I thought that might have been a little bit over the edge.
Yeah.
But a Little Caesars hat? Fuck yeah. When that comes out, I'm getting one.
Yeah, no, he does the commercials for the pizza portal.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna
get
say.
Chase. I feel like at this point now, Chase Elliott is my man. He is. This will be my first real piece of NASCAR memorabilia.
Nice. NASCAR merch.
Yeah.
Johnny P. Lee Stempniak retired. Congratulations. Green Day. Ladies and gentlemen. Green Day is your official music host of the NBC Wednesday Night Hockey. How do you feel about that?
What are they gonna play?
It's their new song. I think off their 14th, I think it said.
Is it called
studio
Drop the Puck?
It's called Ready. I think it's called Ready Fire Aim.
Okay.
It sounds like every generic rock beat you could think of. And as I said on Twitter, it's a bridge deal, 2 years, 3 chords.
Perfect.
So
That's
it's
a great
perfect
joke.
for everybody involved.
Great joke.
Thanks. I don't I guess it bridges the gap from old sports writer to blogger in terms of the necessity to have Green Day, but I don't know.
No. It's really like it. Maybe Nickelback was asking too much money. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the NHL, it seems to be going after like, hey, you haven't had an actual hit in 20 years. You want to be part of the NHL?
Sorry, it's called Fire Ready Aim. Is the name of the song. It's worse.
Sounds terrible.
actually pretty. And the NHL is apparently looking for an anthem. They're looking for an anthem for Wednesday night
From Green Day.
Yeah. That like how Hank Williams Jr. did it for the NFL.
What about Basket Case?
And oh, that'd be great. How about a little walking contradiction?
American Idiot.
Oh,
that could come on whenever Mike
Patrick Kane.
Milbury comes on.
Jesus. Green Day songs will be incorporated into arena mixes around the NHL and provide the soundtrack for much of the season for NBC Sports Network and NBC. 14 of the band's upcoming tour stops will come in NHL markets, including Seattle. Stephen Mayer. Is it Stephen Mayer? Yeah, Steve Mayer, who is the chief content officer.
Is he related to John Mayer?
He could be. Should have gotten John Mayer. An executive vice president of the National Hockey League. He says, if you look at our season and how many times this thing is going to be on, it'll become an anthem. It's not how anthems work. I hear the Macarena constantly. Doesn't make it a goddamn anthem.
Well, you can't get it out of your head.
No, it's true. It is an earworm. Then he says the song we're using, we're using slap shots. It's about scoring and speed. Fire, ready, aim. I think people will start associating this. No, Steve, it doesn't work that way. Steve, you're a fucking moron.
They're gonna associate it, Scotty.
They're not. Listen, Steve, you want to associate something? Associate our show with your network and the money.
You just called him a moron.
Exactly. That's why he's going to make this decision. He likes people who speak the truth to him, not this dumb PR speak. What else did this dingus say? We're trying some bold thing. The performance we're talking about at the All-Star game, which, by the way, they'll be playing the All-Star game.
Why wouldn't they be?
The performance we're talking about will be epic. Epic.
What type of epic?
He's like fucking Rome on radio.
Jim Rome?
Epic. Green Day. Basket Case. Dookie. Love it. Rack them. Email coming in. We did it better with more chords. Signed, the Ramones. Epic. Rack them. War Ramones. Let's go out to Jimmy in Sacktown. Jimmy, go. Have a take. Don't suck.
Have you listened to Rome recently? Or is this something that just kind of like stays in your head?
It stays in your head. The cadence is because Todd was repairing a station that had Rome as their afternoon sports guy.
Okay.
And he says the same shtick he did 15 years ago, he's still doing it now.
Well, why would he change it?
And I said he's just white.
We're still doing the same stick we had 15 years ago.
Yeah. We are, but we evolve. We actually have video now.
That's true.
But I told him he's just white Nate Lewis without Derek Limas. Which is
well, there are less pauses.
Exactly. He's like Todd's like, yeah, he just kept saying a guy's name over a quarterback's name over and over again, and there was nothing to it. There was no content following it.
Did he also try to give out House of Pain Iron t-shirts?
Iron Show t-shirts. I actually dropped a sponsorship opportunities are available now on the Chesapeake Hockey Week. In the Nate Lewis voice. Sponsorship opportunities available now for broadcastmonsters.com.
That's so good. Oh, remember, we have to take a break tonight.
I know. I'm at the top of the hour.
Yeah, we need when everyone shows up.
Right.
We're gonna have to take a break tonight because we have things. We got to pay those bills.
Steve Mayer, continue. Green Day, just the energy. How they have this great history, but they keep on sort of reinventing themselves. Hold on. You can't sort of reinvent yourself.
No, it's new and improved.
They just work for us. Their music is going to be part of a lot of what we're doing. What? You're going to go on Broadway next, you fucks?
I can't wait until Rock Band NHL comes out.
They say this is going to be the NHL's version of Are You Ready for Some Football?
Nope.
No.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Why would you even think that?
I would pay Ovi to sing the anthem.
I am going to go to now the The quote that Green.
Since we're a show, we probably can't play it. We'd still get flagged for copyright infringement.
I think so too.
Sure.
All right,
What if
so
I played it in 10-second increments with with breaks in between.
Steve Mayer continued, Green Day is the perfect band for the NHL. Their music fits so perfectly with energy, speed, and power that we witness on the ice each and every night. We're so excited to start this partnership with the NBC Open. It was so much fun to shoot, and I think our fans will love it. Green Day's PR staff, who is trying very hard to connect us to any kind of society whatsoever, said this NHL season is hereby known as Loud Season. We're the toughest athletes ever to lace up a pair of skates and be the baddest rock band on the planet. That they're not Rob Zombie. So turn up the volume on your TV sets, fire, ready, aim. Get it? Because that's a song name. And enjoy the ride.
What was there some sort of like battle royale that named Green Day the baddest band on the planet?
They're not even the baddest band with green in their name. Like, it's fucking. Hey Chris, it's the worst goddamn thing I've seen. How are they the baddest band on the planet? They're not even the baddest band in pop punk. Jesus Christ!
Do you remember when Sean went on the rant about how Green Day should go back to England, and we found out that Green Day was from California?
Dude, what's wrong with him? You're forcing something that doesn't need to be forced. This is the worst idea they've ever had.
Hey, they signed a 2-year deal though.
Yeah, no. I love how you sign anthems for 2 years.
2-year deal.
Remember when that happened with O Canada? 2-year deal. Canada signed with the songwriter 2 years.
2-year deal.
For the anthem.
That's it. Just for the anthem.
Before that, it was actually summer of '69. So that's how the anthems start. It's like giving yourself your own nickname. You can't create your own anthem.
I don't know. The NHL can do what they want.
An anthem anthems have to come naturally.
Well,
Chris says they're pretty bad. Was Weezer busy?
Yeah,
See?
they're doing more one-hit wonder cover bands from the 80s. So I'm guessing next they're going to do Men at Work.
Oh God. If they can do the pants song, that'd be great. The safety dance. That'd be great if they did that. That's Men Without Hats.
Safety pants.
What did Men at Work do? Working for the Weekend? What did Men at Work do?
They did Safety Dance. No, they did Land Down Under.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You went to Africa, hit all the continents.
Yeah, right.
Then do ROCK in the USA.
Yeah, back in the USSR.
Back in the USSR. Yep, sure.
Carry on, my wayward son.
turning Japanese.
Yeah, there you go.
Hit Asia.
Mr. Roboto.
Then play the final countdown because Europe.
The final.
Wait, is that Asia?
That was
Asia.
Europe.
That was Europe. Okay.
Yeah, that was Europe.
Okay. What was Asia? What did they sing? Oh, they sung the Heat of the Moment.
Oh, I bet they could put together like a country,
continental?
but like a continental, like by country cover album.
Oh, name of it? Continental Breakdown instead of Continental Breakfast.
Wow, weird. You're just throwing out all the ideas right now.
It's all these ideas.
It's too bad that John Mayer is not listening, or Stephen Mayer, or whatever
Steve Mayer and the NHL PR staff are a bunch of idiots. Someone said it best today, saying that the NHL is a great sport, but with terrible people in charge of it. And they're not wrong. The marketing staff is the shits.
That's generally how it happens, though.
Yeah. Well, kind of. Prove me wrong, Steve. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna put this out here right now. Steve, you can prove me wrong. Prove me wrong by having this anthem. Prove me wrong by signing us to a multi-year deal with multiple zeros at the end of it. Prove me wrong that you'll do that, you coward. Prove me wrong. I know you're not going to sign me, Steve. Prove me wrong. This is like when you're in Congress and you put a bill to help disabled people, but you add on a thing where you add more nukes. So you can either be the guy who hates disabled people or you bring the nukes in. You can't win, Steve. I'm giving you this ultimatum here. This song will not be an anthem. And how I'm right, Steve? You're not going to sign us to 7-figure deals. All right? Each of us, 7-figure deals. You're not going to do it, Steve.
Did Green Day write this song in the Chesapeake Bay?
They might have. Why is that?
Well, that's the only way that things become an anthem in this country.
That is true. They actually went to Fells and wrote this. They're in Kevin Plank's palatial hotel overlooking Fells.
The place is beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, and they're just like, let's sing this song, and it's going to be an anthem.
It's like $700 a night, I think, but it's beautiful.
Well, of course it is. Is this hashtag FOHS or is this old man yells at clouds? This is old man yelling at NHL.
It's a new segment on the show.
What are they going to do? Take Face Off Hockey Serves credentials? Too late. Did that.
You got nothing else that you could stop us with.
Exactly. So hire us. Prove me wrong, Steve. Prove me wrong. Hire this show to be your official podcast and be the voice of the NHL. Then we'll sell out hard.
Yeah, then we're perfectly fine.
We're fine with selling out.
Yeah.
We'll be just like your assholes at NBC or the NHL Network. Hi, Sean Leahy.
Wow. Sean Leahy is not a sellout.
No, he's not.
He does hate everybody though.
Well, we knew that. We knew that ahead of time.
But I'm going to be on Long Island. I probably won't be able to say hi to Sean Leahy though.
That's a shame.
I'm going to text him with a picture from Sean Leahy. From Long Island.
Sean Leahy.
From Sean Island.
Sean Island, checking in, rack 'em. My God. Speaking of stupid bullshit the NHL's done, Open Doors. Do you know of Open Doors, Johnny?
Open Doors?
Open Doors.
No.
OPENDORE. Open Doors.
Oh, I thought that this might have been a Doors cover band.
Oh, that'd be great if it was. Oh, that'd be so fantastic. So, last week, the NHL decided to team up with Open Doors to help drive players' use on social media.
Oh, I did see this.
So it began in 2017 with the Devils with Open Doors because apparently they're a social media marketing platform. So basically what you're doing here with this horse shit is it's a player's tribune, but for each person.
Well, so I saw somebody, and I don't remember who it was, put on Twitter, Open Doors is fantastic. I get back to the stall after the game, and I already have a pre-written tweet that I can send out to my fans.
It's just basically you hired a social media manager
For all of the NHL.
Yes.
Sasky could have done this.
Yes, and she should. Honestly,
maybe it's her company. I don't know.
That'd be great if it was. You know what? This is what's going to happen. Here, all right. Fuck it. None of these players are good on social media. Hire us to do your social media. You bunch of cowards. Prove me wrong, cowards. Hire us to do this garbage. I could put out a stupid generic tweet. I could put in every goddamn kind of cliche you would want. And I just think it pucks in deep. Don't want to tell you. Hey, listen, we're going to Bruno's after the game if you want to check in with their $10 tapas. That's what we could do. Social. She said the NHL, the 4 objectives of the NHL are to give fans what they want. Nope. To grow NHL social channels collectively between players, clubs, and the league itself. Nope. To expand beyond the league's avid fan base and spark casual interest. Nope. And help build players' personal brand. Nope. Remember when Alex Ovechkin had that lifestyle gear by CCM about 10 years ago? Neither does he. But he still gets a paycheck for it.
I have a hat.
But how did
I got an Alex Ovechkin hat.
Here's
the military hat. That was the thing back in the day. The military hat.
The little flat brim and away you go.
Yeah.
Little did we know he was part of the Gestapo. the wonderful woman or the NHL Heidi Browning, she said that fans tend to follow players first before clubs and leagues, and fans want to know more about the on ice and off ice lives of NHL's, and this is in quotes, interesting, relatable, and friendly players. So the league's goal is to quote unquote strip off the visors and feature more personality in their lives.
But how, if you don't know, if you're not the actual person writing the tweet, how do you know anything about this player's personal life?
How much more milquetoast can you get than hockey players? Like, there is no one that is more bland than hockey players.
Well, I mean, we do have Coke.
That's true. We do. Maybe that's it. Listen, we need to make sure we're controlling their social media.
I cannot wait until Koozy's first tweet comes out from Open Doors.
and it's a brand deal with Coke Classic.
Glad to be back on the ice. Hashtag Coke.
And glad to be back on the ice. My air is finally. I can finally get a lot of air now. Chris Letang's statement was as players, we create so many moments on the ice, but rarely have access after the fact. With Open Doors, I get back, and this is the room. I get back to the dressing room after a win, and boom, there's a post ready to share with fans. It
That's
sounds
the one
simple,
I saw.
but this partnership is a big win for players and the game itself.
That's definitely the
He
one
didn't
I
even
saw.
write that quote. Like, somebody wrote that for him to write about the thing that people are writing for him. This is egregious. And I don't like it one bit. I don't like this one bit. Open Doors can suck my dick.
Is
and,
now when we want to go to sponsors.
Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, as you see in the upper left hand corner to use stage right, Lyle Richardson joins us. But we will not be talking to Lyle Richardson just yet. No, ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing now is this is called what the kids like to say a mid-roll. Now, what we're doing here is we're providing you a service and or situation that you, the consumer, can go and purchase. If you purchase it, you are helping us and you are helping yourself. You know why? Because this incredible product and or service is going to value your life much, much higher than this goddamn Open Doors stuff. I guarantee it as if my name wasn't Scotty Waz. I put my personal seal of approval on it, much like I put my seal of disapproval on Green Day, trying to be some sort of anthem for the NHL. They can just go stick to Broadway and leave the goddamn NHL alone. But you should not leave alone this deal and or service and or product that we are bringing to you right now through this mid-roll. Hit my music. And we're back with Lyle Richardson. Lyle, how are you today? We can't hear Lyle.
Oh, no, we can't hear Lyle. After all that, Lyle's silent.
I cut that incredible promo, and I can't hear.
I mean, we have a great mid roll.
Yeah. So. Chris was expecting some actual music there.
Lyle, is your mic muted?
Can we unplug and plug in? Lyle left the room.
Lyle left. He's coming back.
He'll come back.
Lyle loves it.
That was, yeah. I think that's what Mark meant when he went over the top.
That was good. Yeah, that was really good. We should do that every week.
Yes. We'll find something egregious to talk about, and then
I
go
don't even
there.
know what. So when I went to Dynamo,
Moscow,
they demonetized the show. They gave me categories that I could choose from, and I just checked all of them. It was like auto, sports, insurance. So who knows what we're actually peddling in this show?
That's true. I don't know. Wow, we still what? I don't know. Can you unplug and plug in your microphone? Maybe that's the problem. I don't know.
It worked so well last week.
I know. Hold on. No, can't hear you still. What the hell? Oh boy. Let's see here. Nothing, Lyle. Let me see. That webcam's been deleted. I don't know. Is this Brandios getting back at us? Is Brandios getting back at us with this? You got him?
I can hear him.
Oh, hey, Lyle. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
What the hell?
So apparently I have sliders on the bottom of each of your screens for some reason, and I just turned Lyle all the way up, and
I don't think
now
Lyle can hear us now.
I can hear you guys. I'm like getting
Oh.
you through my speakers here now. Can you hear me all right?
We can hear you. Yeah. Could you not hear through your headphone?
Anyway.
Wow.
this is a headphoneless Lyle.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hi, Lyle. Welcome.
Hi. I don't know if I don't know what the
Let's
problem.
start a new season.
Yeah, ready to go. So Brandios is great.
This thing does choose weird inputs. So you might have to on the way in check your inputs to make sure it's the USB headset.
Yeah, it resets every time.
It reset for me. I had to change it back again before the show.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll work it out. We could do this way too. I mean, as long as you guys can hear me, I can hear you guys through my speakers. And
I can hear you, buddy.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. It sounds like you're in a bathroom though.
That's fine.
Eh?
Sounds like you're taking a shit, Lyle. Is what we're saying.
What a wonderful mood. Here we go.
So open doors.
Open doors.
So open doors. The
Yeah, I caught your rant about that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, of course that was written by Chris Letang. He's that noted wordsmith among the.
that wasn't written by him. It was by somebody else who wrote it for
I
him.
was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
He read it for him.
He wrote it for him, though, yo.
Hmm.
Also, last thing of our news is I watch AEW's premiere right now. Is
You're not watching debut hockey tonight? What?
I couldn't care less about Johnny T and his stupid ass.
Oh, for crying out loud! Yeah. All the hype. Who's gonna get the captaincy? Oh, can you believe they benched Jason Spencer? Who gives a crap?
So
So
you can still win the Calder Trophy this year.
that's true. You still can. By the way, Jason Spezza healthy scratch tonight. That's a shame. Anyway.
bit of a dick move there by Mike Babcock. Bit of a dick move.
Well, it's Mike Babcock, of course.
Of course it is. That's just his way of telling Kyle Dubas, listen, you may have signed this guy, but he's not my guy, and I'm control of the lines, and tonight he's going to park his ass ostensibly to learn how to play the power play or the penalty kill.
Or anything.
Or anything. He's only, a 16-year NHL veteran, but what does he know?
It's fine.
Of course.
Also, the Kumja had announced that they were retiring number 85 across the league.
87.
87. Not 85 for Guillaume, who was 85? No one's 85. I was going to say Guillaume Latendresse, but he was 84. Anyway, so yeah, 87 now retired throughout the Kumja. And according to records, only 8 people had worn it before, so I don't think it's that.
But you could have young kids coming up now, all inspired by Sidney Crosby wanting to wear his number. So
I think there's a lot of kids who love the birth year thing.
Mm.
So you're gonna see
what happens when you were born in 2001.
That's true. You're not a goalie,
and you're not a goalie.
Okay, yeah. Well, then it sucks to be you.
Do you get 0-1 on the jersey?
Yeah, exactly. You become Kevin Weeks.
See, but it's not technically 1. It's
0-1.
See what I did there? It's
I like
reversed.
Zing. But yeah, I didn't think 87 was a big deal to have retired. But what do I know? I'm yelling about fucking open doors and the NHL being cowards and not hiring us. So that's just me. So Lyle, are you excited for hockey season?
Oh, I'm always excited for hockey season, but I got to be honest. This time of year, I'm all about the baseball playoffs right now. October is baseball playoffs. Yes, as I endlessly say every year at the start of this year. Yes, I make my living off of covering hockey. Of course, I follow the games. Blah blah blah. But it's hard for me to get excited about October hockey because it's just brand new season. Great, okay, fine. We've got games to write about and stuff like that, but none of these games are meaningful right now. Oh, you won't be saying that if your team's struggling to make the playoffs in March. Yeah, we'll still be saying that. Nobody remembers October in March, okay? They just don't.
Yeah.
This time of year is all about the baseball playoffs, guys. And even though, my teams aren't in it, it's still about. By the way, hell of a comeback last night by the Nationals.
Yeah, the old Expos did a great job.
Yeah, the old Expo. Yeah, the Nationals. But hell of a comeback though.
Yeah, it was.
That was actually a wild card game that was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Corey Hirsch retweeted something where I don't remember, one of the players, older players, had said we should have play-in games for the NHL, automatic game 7. I'm like, you know what? That actually kind of makes sense.
Here's the problem: you got to reduce every other game to 5-game series. Let's make the playoffs shorter, not longer.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Anywho, are you surprised?
Chris says sounds like old timey radio.
Man, it's fine. It's fine.
Who sounds like old timey radio?
It's the Face Out Hockey Show, coming here live from Baltimore, Grand Forks, and Charlottetown.
Yep. From left to right on your radio dial.
Right?
Your radio screen.
Trip box inspired. We're waiting for Mark to come on, possibly for a quad box situation.
Yeah. He had to put Hudson down.
In the quad box.
I don't like you saying it that way.
What? He says it that way.
I don't. Yeah,
In
but
the quad box.
I don't like the uncle saying it. I think the dad saying it's fine. But anyway, Lyle, is there any waiver surprises that you saw going down? Is Josh Hosang still a thing? Like, can the Islanders just cut bait, because isn't this like the third or fourth coaching staff he's dealt with, and they still haven't liked him?
I think it's pretty apparent that it's not the coaches and it's not the general manager, it's the player. And he's had plenty of opportunities. Hey, come on, for heaven's sake. I mean, you see his stats in the AHL in recent years, not that good.
Not good, Bob.
Not that good. And I just think that Lou Lamoriello is a pretty apt judge of young hockey playing talent. And when he says that Hosang had the best camp that he could have possibly had, and it still wasn't good enough. Ouch. And that resonated. So, if there were any general managers out there willing to take a flyer on this guy, I think after they heard, hearing Lou say that before Hosang got put on waivers, I think that pretty much killed it. Elliot Freeman, of course, seems to think that maybe he'll try to trade him, but what the hell,
Quad box is activated, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Hey, Mark.
Oi.
Hi, Mark.
Oi.
As you drink the NHL branded seltzer beer.
Truly in love with this drink. No, he's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear us before the last 20 minutes, the NHL are cowards and they won't give us a brand deal with Truly. Truly, you're a bunch of cowards too. Give us a brand deal.
Yeah,
Scotty calls out everybody.
I'm going
to
stop buying it.
What?
Until they give us a brand deal.
Oh, they're going to lose your money. Don't do that, Brent. Give us a brand deal. You can't lose that money. Can't lose that Patanza money. He's got a 2-year-old. He's going to need it.
Yeah. I got to tell you, I was surprised, though, that Daniel Sprong went unclaimed.
Yeah. Because he went with he was on the Ducks, and I thought he went pretty decently when he played in Anaheim for a little bit.
Well, he had a good start, and then it just kind of petered out for him down the stretch. As I said, Sprong's got terrific offensive instincts, but his defensive play and his play, away from the puck is just not that good. I don't know if this will be a wake-up call for him or not, but the fact that he passed unclaimed, that nobody was willing to take because there was some suggestion that maybe the Buffalo Sabres, might kick tires on him because they're looking for a scoring winger. The fact that they weren't interested, again, a little bit of surprisey prize there. But,
interesting. Are you surprised that Eric Comrie got picked up by the Arizona Coyotes? It seemed that of all teams, that's a team that definitely needs young goaltending, and they're taking another Winnipeg thing. So I think it's on brand with them.
Well, in this case, though, I think listen, if Antti Ranta had not gotten hurt again, I don't think they would have gone after Comrie. He was, if Tristan Jerry of the Penguins had made the roster or the waiver wire instead of Casey DeSmith, I think he would have been grabbed over possibly over Eric Comrie.
Yep.
But they've got some concern there, I think, with Antti Ranta. I also think that they're starting to look ahead at Darcy Kemper perhaps as being their main guy for the next couple of years, because they just re-signed him to a half decent deal. I'm a $4.5 million a season. That's Mikko Koskinen money.
I was gonna say that's good for a backup.
Yeah, but unlike Mikko Koskinen, Darcy Kemper kind of earned it last year.
I thought you were going to say he could speak with an English accent.
Yeah, but I mean, when Ranta got sidelined, I mean, everybody said, well, that's it. The Coyotes are screwed. And it was Darcy Kemper that at least gave them a shot. And he posted up very solid numbers. So, I think maybe now John Chayka is kind of looking at, well, yeah, we still got Ranta here, but, given his injury history, we can't really rely on him that much, but we can rely on Kemper, and that's going to mean, we'll probably need to bring Aiden Hill up if Ranta's going to be down for a while. So we're going to need a kid in the system. So let's grab Comrie and round we go. So,
are you surprised that Ilya Samsonov is? Was I say that right, Johnny?
Yes. Well, you said it just like Locker.
All right.
Not Samsonov?
Nope, it's Samsonov.
Samsonov.
Are you surprised that he got the spot over Phoenix Copley, considering that he was, I believe, waiver exempt?
Well, I do think they really want to see what this kid's got, because I think this is it's audition time for starting goalies for your Washington Capitals for next season.
Yes, sir.
I think this is a very clear indication of where they might be heading here, because we all know, as U3 Capitals fans have acknowledged more than once, they've got Holtby and Nick Backstrom they got to resign, and they don't have room for both. So
and why not have a competition with the two best that you have in the organization?
Yep.
Because if you're gonna have to trade Holtby, if contract negotiations don't go as well as planned, you're gonna want him to be on top of his game. Right. If he's competing with Phoenix Copley, then he's going to not feel like he needs to try that hard. Well, I don't know. That's just it's always easy for us to say who is and isn't trying that hard,
right,
from their contract situation. But that having been said, a goaltending competition is probably better than not.
Yeah.
Well, and it's a great audition. It's now this is a good opportunity to see what you've got in this kid, and is he really going to be ready? So I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. You
got to feel bad for Vedek Venasek, who was lights out last year in the AHL as well, and then not getting the shot and having to be down in Hershey again. But he could be the Braden Holtby of this bunch. Let's be honest. He
could be. He could be.
He's been in the organization for a very long time as well.
He has. Yeah, he's been, I think, 2 years longer than Samsonov. It's going to be a hard time to deal with that. Thank you, Sergey. Samsonov.
Oh no!
Any other waiver wire surprises that you were that caught your eye on?
Not really. Like I said, the fact that that the Penguins protected Tristan Jerry and put Casey DeSmith on there, but that was obviously also a salary cap move as well on their part. They needed to get cap compliant, and it was cheaper to keep Jerry than it was DeSmith. A lot of intrigue was going on there with Pittsburgh, though.
Yeah,
in the first half of this week, anyway. Did you guys talk about that at all, or?
Well, no, we haven't, because we couldn't care. We were too busy ranting on Evander Kane getting taken down by a referee. And why were we dragging this whole John Tavares' captain thing along? Yeah, and the NHL's bullshit. The NHL's bullshit for signing Green Day.
As you said, they're going retro.
Here's the thing.
It's the only positive spin I can put onto it. And listen, Green Day, I do. But if you're trying to hook the kids,
and they're saying this, Lyle. The NHL wants this to be their "Are you ready for some football?" That is out of the word of Chief Content Officer and Executive VP Steve Mayer of the National Hockey League. This is going to be their anthem.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Listen, not my words, the words of an incompetent idiot.
An American idiot?
Sailed upward into the top marketing job at the NHL.
Guess what? I think a pigeon could do that.
When you've seen some
You know
of the
why?
choices they've made in
Because a
recent
pigeon
years, it'd be
can
hard to
go
argue
like
that.
this. Pigeon can go like this and nod its head, and then Gary Bettman's like, "I like this guy. Give him a VP job."
Every
Listen,
time somebody mentions Gary Bettman now, I automatically hear Greg Wyshynski doing his Gary
Exactly.
Bettman impersonation. Why don't we give him his job? You know?
Steve, like I said, you're a coward for not hiring us and giving us multi-million-dollar deals a year.
Mm-hmm.
Prove me wrong by doing it. Prove me wrong by giving us that cashish, Steve, and then we'll sell out to anybody. Anybody give us the right amount of money, we'll sell out.
Oh,
Okay, I'll sell out. I can't speak for the others.
No, we all will.
Yeah.
For the right amount of money. The $1 Million Man was right. Everybody's got a price. I have a price. Yeah.
Real big fish.
Yes, exactly.
Money,
Oh, that's in 2 years.
Oh,
Real big fish should be coming in a couple of years.
Real Big Fish still touring. They were in town this summer. Yeah. So anybody that made, are you surprised that the guys that made the roster, and one particular, I'm surprised Ryan Poehling got sent to the AHL.
Well, that one was understandable because he suffered a concussion during training camp preseason. He only got to play a couple of games preseason, and so I think it was the right call. I don't think he's going to be down there for very long. I think right now, kind of start the season. You want to see what Nick Suzuki's capable of. Nick Suzuki was just the talk of Canadians training camp. Just a fantastic kid. And I think they just want to see how he's going to pan out because remember, you got 9 games, to evaluate him, and then you can send him down, or send him back rather to his OHL club and that activates the slide here in his contract. Poehling would go, stays the AHL, but you can bring him back up too. Again, you don't have to worry about, so he could get an opportunity. Or if Suzuki plays well and you got somebody else up front that you can trade or demote, you can do that and bring Poehling back up. Bottom line is Ryan Poehling's not going to be in Laval for long, I don't think.
Lyle, we have Chris on the live chat asking for a hot takery on Michael Haley making the Rangers.
Well, evidently, Coach Quinn believes that they needed some muscle. They need somebody there who's going to make sure that nobody's going to push him around this year. As long as Haley that he can, he's going to be 4th line guy. Hey, as long as he can contribute in other ways besides chucking knuckles, I guess it's okay. I just hope he's got, the speed and some decent skills that he can be more than just somebody who's going to punch faces for a living. Because
they don't want anybody to push Capo Caco around. That's why.
Well, yeah. I mean, you want to protect
2 Ps, 2 Ks.
I get that. But in today's NHL, it's not just enough to be a good fighter. You also need other skills. You must be able to skate well. You must be able to handle the puck. You must at least be able to be a damn penalty killer.
Like Liam Neeson.
Yes, you need a unique
unique set of skills.
A unique set of skills. Yes.
Johnny 2K.
Michael Haley. If you mess with Caco, if you mess with Caco, he will find you and he will beat the shit out of you. He won't kill you. He will find you and beat the shit out of you.
He will find you and he will probably say, "Hey, what's all my K's about?" I don't know why I said it.
Is that like a league leading K to letter ratio?
I'd have to
pretty
say
close. Cock and Yemi had the double K going there. Double K.
If you were playing, if Capo Caco was a
this is triple K here.
was on the what is it? The Price is or the Wheel of Fortune, and you landed and you went with K, you're like winning automatically.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
If it's the people category.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you imagine a line with Kotkaniemi and Kako?
Mm.
The play-by-play on that.
Yarko Rutu was pretty close.
And Kelly Kissio.
Yeah.
He was good in demo mode.
That's true. Oh my goodness gracious. So the talk about the Penguins with us, Lyle. What are the Penguins doing that we should care?
Oh my gosh. Well, the Athletics' Rob Rossi got everybody in Pittsburgh all excited because, believe it or not, a lot of Penguins fans don't like defenseman Jack Johnson.
What?
I know. I was
Lyle, that deal is great.
I was as shocked as you.
Was it because of the Curious George album?
But anyway, according to Rob Rossi, Jim Rutherford told Jack Johnson, listen, I'm working on a bunch of deals. A lot of them have to do with you. You know, you could be moved perhaps within the next 48 hours. Just wanted to let you know, kid, because I like you and I want to keep you in the loop. And then 48 hours went by and nothing happened. And Jim Rutherford told the media, I never told him this. It's a shame that a player has to go through this based on stuff that's not true. You know? So all those hopes got raised for 2 days. I mean, it's funny. There's a couple of Penguins fans who regularly comment on my site, and they were so excited. They were so excited.
Wait, they can read articles?
Coming to an end, and he's not being traded. Not yet. Not yet. Honest to God, I don't know how you can make that move happen. I really don't, because I know it's a low cap hit, reasonably low cap hit, but that's for $3.25 million for 4 more years for a 32-year-old defenseman who'll be 33 this season and whose skills are in obvious decline. Not an easy sell. I don't even think I could sell you on that, Scotty. If I was working for Alex Semin Motors, I couldn't sell you on that.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't sell that beat up thing.
No, there's some things that can't be sold.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tony Schiavone in the ring, everybody.
Oh my God! You mean he's not calling ball games anymore? He's back doing calling wrestling.
Yeah, he's doing football games and he's doing baseball and he's doing wrestling now too.
Oh, well, good for him.
Yeah.
I just hope he doesn't do like he used to do when he was working for WCW, and when you'd have a really good cruiserweight match going on and he'd be talking about the main event match to come.
Yeah.
I used to hate that.
He's an in-ring interviewer for now, so we'll see how that
goes. Let him do that.
That dude's got to be what, like 60.
He never used to be that bad. Shivani. When he used to, his first go around with when it was the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, he used to call the matches, pretty good. And then when he went to had his brief stint in the WWE, when it was the WWF,
very brief.
Yeah, but at least he called matches then. But like I said, man, during the Monday Night Wars, I mean, like I said, you'd have these great cruiserweight matches going on, or light heavyweight matches going on. And he'd be talking about, don't forget, fans, coming up in their third hour, it's going to be Hogan against Kevin Nash, against Raven, against Goldberg in a fatal four-way match for the World Wrestling, for the world title, blah, 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 blah. And meanwhile, you'd have like Dean Malenko in there with a great match with up-and-coming Chris Jericho. And these guys would be having a great match, tearing up, and they'd be like, "Oh, and good move there by Malenko." But remember, fans, later tonight, it was like
armbar.
Well, Holtby started the year with a 0.00 save percentage.
Oh, he got up his first shot.
Yep,
Nice.
One shot, 1 goal.
Who's that?
First shot, Holtby.
Oh,
Yep.
Can you put Samsonov in now?
Yeah, I know, right? By the way, Tony Schiavone, 61 years old.
Yeah.
For you scoring at home,
Wow.
even if you're alone.
Why am I saying wow? He's only 4 years older than me. Shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow, he's so old.
But you do remember that WCW tried even upstaging WWF results.
Yeah.
Right.
They used to announce
When they announced that Mick Foley was going to win the WWF title, and literally everyone switched over to watch Raw that night because they wanted to see Mick Foley win the title.
Yeah. We had oh God, what was the name of a dickhead there who used to run the NWO?
Jim Hurd? Oh, Bischoff?
No, yeah, Bischoff. Yeah, where Schiavone was saying that, and Bischoff getting off the shit. Oh yeah, everybody wants to see that. Yeah, we did. I remember going, what, really? And I switched over to watch it. It
Yep.
was great.
I remember. I distinctly remember switching over to watch it.
Yes. As we're into the wrestling portion of our show, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. Well, that's the second hour of Face Off Hockey Show now. It's the
Yeah.
Wednesday Night Wars. You cowards! Still, hire us, wrestling.
Yeah. What do you need Tony Schiavone for? You know he sucks.
You got all of us here who know a modicum about wrestling.
I wrestled.
Oh wow!
Johnny wrestled.
Oh.
What happened
What
last
wrestled
The
too.
guy that here's something that's a little bit interesting hockey wise. The guy during training camp during preseason game who was being chirped by Austin Matthews, buddy, there on the Sabrin, I believe it is.
Yeah.
On the Senators, who was Austin
Ken
Matthews
Sabrin's
being chirped
son.
him, like, who are you? Yeah, he just scored the game opening goal against the Leafs.
Sounds right.
That's Ken
Sitting
Sabrin's son.
by
That's,
name.
I hope he celebrated by going to center ice and putting his stick across the back of his nameplate.
I just want him to go by the bench and the Leafs bench and just go, say my name.
and skate sideways where his jersey's behind the
Yeah.
jersey's pointing at him.
Do the RVD as you go by.
Yeah.
Who scored the game opening goal? Yeah.
Or as we like to call the John Tavares led Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh,
John Tavares led.
whatever.
Why
Yep.
why wait? Why not do it last year when he was
Yeah.
there like
He'll be
why
the-
for long?
He'll be the first captain in the history of the sport to have Maple Leaf sheets when he lifts the cup.
Right?
It's amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. But I mean, he should have been given the captaincy last year. I
Yeah.
mean, and none of this even has to do with Austin Matthews' extracurricular activities back in the off season. Just, Tavares should have gotten it right from the get-go.
Gecko. Get
Yeah,
Geico?
Gordon Gecko. No, Geico. Yeah, right from the get-go.
Geico might be putting ads on the show. Who knows?
Save you
And,
10% on your automobile insurance. Geico. Advertise with us, you bunch of.
You cowards!
There you go.
The Chris Jericho just powerbombed Cody Rhodes through some chairs,
Armbar.
armbar, and he just shoved Tony
Oh,
Schiavone.
sorry, it's 2-2. I meant sorry. It wasn't the game opening goal.
It was the game tying.
Made it 2-2. Sorry.
There we go.
There we go.
Already a coach's challenge. Apparently, that's always good.
Oh,
Listen, we need more replay in the NHL. Lyle. I don't know what you're talking about.
The same as we need more cowbell in a song.
More
We need
asbestos.
some
More
cowbell.
asbestos. More asbestos.
Oh God, yes. Just keep it coming into infinity.
Lyle,
NHL taking a great idea and totally ruining it. I was all for things like that, like replay and things like that.
That's such
Then
a
the
good
coaches
slogan.
do it. See, that's the problem with hockey nowadays. And people go, "What's the problem with the game?" It's the coaches, because every time the league sometimes comes up with interesting, innovative ideas, and then the coaches go, "Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's see how we can bend it and twist it and horribly mutilate it until everyone hates it and never wants to see it again."
Mm-hmm.
Like the left wing lock.
Yep.
Yeah.
The left wing lock or
Try
five
to go
forwards
when
on a
you're
power
good
play.
guy, everybody hates you for the left wing lock.
Yeah.
But what if one of those forwards was Sergei Fedorov?
Who turned to a defenseman?
Does he count as half a defenseman?
I think he does. I think so.
And a quarter goalie.
It's on his mom's side though.
Mhm.
Not too shabby.
Lyle, what do you think prediction wise? Like, what are we going? Like, what do you think? Like, look into your crystal ball. What can we see, Lyle? What are
Oh,
storylines?
Stanley Cup predictions? Oh.
You know what? It is that time of year where we can do Stanley Cup predictions.
Oh, yeah.
Our way too early Stanley Cup predictions.
I have to. Listen, I do these things not because I want to, not because I like to, but because I have to.
Because you
it's part of my
care.
job requirement. I fucking hate predictions.
Love it, Lyle.
They are for gypsies, and I have not.
that's
a drop of
racist.
gypsy
Hey,
blood in my
Hey, that's
veins.
a little racist there. Let's not
said-
talk about chips.
No, predictions are for gypsies. There's nothing.
Okay,
racist about
listen,
that.
that's twice we had to use that. We're gonna have to edit that slur out.
What
Predictions?
slur? Predictions? Ah,
Yeah,
it burns.
listen, at least you didn't use the term, and that's because that's more of a big slur. Now people are gonna think that we cut that out because I censored myself.
Well, how about?
Wow,
Is it okay?
Jesus,
if I
Lyle.
say-
you really had to go there.
Well,
Man.
You had to go there.
God, I guess you're pro-Palestine. That's fine. All right. Anyway. All right. Whatever, Lyle.
Wow, this escalated quickly.
Wow. Well, but who knew that Scotty was all for butchering baby whales? I mean, that's shocking.
Please, that was on my platform well before this show started.
Yeah,
We all knew,
especially when
Scotty
he
was-
lived in Calgary.
Exactly.
He was like,
We all knew.
look at these Vancouver people.
I needed that warmth. I need that perfume, and I need myself some loving, baby. We knew that from the beginning that I was pro whale killing. That's because I love Bill Goldberg. It was all about that spear, baby, right in there. I'm all about that harpoon tang, baby. Anyway,
That was solid. Did you just come up with that?
yeah, I did.
Good work.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh God.
You missed the epic drop before.
Yeah, you did miss the
before
epic
our
lead-in.
ads.
You're gonna actually have to listen to the show and give us
Yeah,
a
you're
little
gonna have
thing
to listen
before
to the
mid-row.
ad.
Well, I'm definitely gonna buy or use that product.
Thank you. See, I told you. I told the people at the mid-row, this service is going to help and or hurt their lives. It's a 50-50 drop. Who's to say? But that does bring us in time for our way too early Stanley Cup predictions.
Yes.
As we like to call it. Johnny, we got some way too early Stanley Cup prediction music.
Here we
on this
go.
thing.
Yeah.
I sent you some earlier. We have new drops
New
for the
drops
new
this
season.
year.
New
New
season, new drops. So I got him some way too early prediction music.
Season 29.
Yep, 29. There it is.
There it is.
I have to say, I'm enjoying the remix, Scotty.
I love how you're doing all these variations of a theme.
Yes. So it's time for our wit sip. Way too early Stanley Cup prediction.
Hashtag.
Hashtag wit sip.
With it. Like what's up? But lamer.
We will go with Sean O'Connor, who is going to pick Washington and Vegas again.
What happened to Vancouver?
Vancouver's out.
Vancouver's out because Vegas is a thing and he's a degenerate gambler.
That's true. Forgot about that.
How could you forget Conquering Casino Craps?
That reminded me when I saw Sean. He asked me, "Didn't you and Laura get stuck in Vegas one year?"
Wow.
Yeah, we
yeah,
got out.
Yeah, you gave us the room, stupid. You told us a guide to where to go.
Didn't I stuff you in a dumpster once?
Yes.
Yeah, I got out.
Jeez.
Jeez. All right. So we now go to our resident tradeologist, Lyle Richardson. Lyle, your wits for the 2019-2020 season.
Oh, I'm taking the obvious and saying Tampa Bay again. Tampa Bay Lightning.
Who
are they playing?
facing?
Themselves?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you want to know? Oh, you want to know their
Yes, we
opponent?
know both sides.
Oh, you want both
Lyle,
sides?
we're a fair and balanced
Look
show.
at clouds from both sides now.
We're a
Okay.
fair and balanced show, Lyle.
Oh God.
We're looking for a silver lining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who did I say? Hang on.
Okay. It's fine.
Hang on. I gotta
I
go
have
and look them
to.
up again.
I have to get my prediction specialist on the phone, so don't you worry.
Yeah. Oh shit. Who did I say? I think I said.
We're not going to check. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it doesn't really.
I think I said
Edmonton.
no. Oh God. I think I said Nashville.
Oh, that's
I think. Hang on. Oh God, I gotta find it.
that'd be an intriguing matchup.
Yeah. No. Jeez, what'd I do with it? I knew I picked Tampa Bay for sure.
That's fine. Tampa Bay can only beat
Tampa
themselves
Bay's
this season. Is what you're
definitely
saying.
one of them. Tampa Bay's definitely one of them.
Okay.
Oh crap! What did I do with it? Oh, here we go. Okay, hang on. Damn, I gotta be like
Me, I gotta be me.
nah. Where am I? Where are any of us in this world? I know. Okay. Yes, I did say Nashville. Yes, I did.
Okay, Tampa and Nashville.
Tampa, Nashville.
There you go.
There you go. Another goal. I don't know if Hope's made a save yet.
Jesus Christ.
What?
2-0 St. Louis.
Yeah.
Not
Remember when the
not
Caps
even
won
Derek
7-0 on
contract
opening night?
here.
That's true. And
Let's
then the Boston Bruins made it to the Stanley Cup final.
Oh,
So there's hope to them yet.
Mhm.
Mark with a C.
I'm gonna go with the dang it. Maybe the Jason Arnott special.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas. You thought I was
Yeah.
gonna go Nashville. I'm gonna go Dallas and New Jersey.
yeah, really?
wow.
Wow.
Look at you.
I think Jersey's gonna come out of the gates and surprise people this year. They
And make the playoffs in the first month.
improve. Yeah, for sure.
Well, everyone remembers October.
Yeah, they're gonna win all
Hashtag it's October
all
yet.
11 games. All 11 of their games in October. I assume they have 11 games in October. That's probably
good
too
assumption.
many.
Who knows?
Yeah, and then
Too many or not
that'll
enough?
be that.
All right.
Yeah.
Johnny P.
I'm gonna go with the Bruins out of the
Okay.
East. They're gonna beat the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round.
Love it.
And out of the West, who do I really want to see out of the West? I'm gonna go with the San Jose Sharks.
That's a good matchup.
Mm.
Joe Thornton sticking it to his old team. Obviously, you all know I'm against predictions. I am against all forms of predictions. I don't like to predict the future. I am not what Lyle likes to call a gypsy. So I go to the one thing that I know will tell me the truth. The fortune cookie.
Oh!
So
I didn't know we were using
Oh!
props. What the hell, man?
no, you know why? Because I am deferring my predictions to this little slip of paper.
Did you say furries?
Yep, I'm deferring this fortune cookie. Your nurturing instincts will expand to include many people. Obviously, Lyle, that means someone who wants to be put together. Obviously, Mark, that's someone who's bringing people in. Obviously, Johnny, it means
The
Who?
Ottawa Senators.
there it is. No.
What?
Which, by the way, the Ottawa Senators signing with Lyft as their official rideshare over Uber and fantastic.
Oh, the
Oh,
irony.
That's so on the nose.
Oh man. The
Obviously-
Melnick circus just rolls on.
The nurturing, including many people. Hashtag hockey is for everyone.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's right, ladies and
You're
gentlemen.
going with the entire league?
I'm going with the entire league. Everyone's a winner in my eyes.
Everyone's a winner, baby.
Actually, I'm trying to think of a team that has nurturing instinct and includes many people into it. I will have to say San Jose out of the West. I will go with Johnny's pick and add to that
Oh.
because they're including everybody. They're a very, very big thing. They include everybody. They're including. Come join the Sharks. Join the Shark. Bring us you're old, you're tired, you're weak, Joe Thornton, and bring us everyone else. The second fortune cookie for my prediction. This is going to be out of the East, and that is, of course, God damn it. Be content with your lot. One cannot be first in everything. Obviously, that means a wild card team.
Yeah, that's not Tampa Bay for
It
sure.
is not going to be Tampa Bay.
Who was first in scoring, first in points?
Be
I don't know what
content
else
with
they
your
were
lot.
first in.
Who was somebody this summer who was upset with his lot? Who was somebody who did not think things could get better? Who is someone who thought they deserved better?
The New York Islanders.
You got it. Barry Trotz, the New York Islanders against the San Jose Sharks. Islanders, Sharks, book it. Done.
Chris gave us one also.
Chris, Toronto over Colorado. That's amazing. Colorado, I think it's going to surprise some people. I like Colorado a lot. Lyle, your thoughts on the Colorado?
I'm telling Colorado is a team to watch. They will be a team on the rise this year, on the rise. And not just because they got arguably the best scoring line in the league, but also because Joe Sakic, I think, did a pretty good job addressing his club's weaknesses. He got more scoring depth in there. The defense is better. Yeah, I think the Avs. I think they're going to make a lot of noise. I don't see them getting to the Stanley Cup final, but I definitely see them being among the top 4 teams in the Western Conference this season.
Yeah, I think so.
Who is a team that hasn't won the Stanley Cup at all?
Buffalo.
There's 11 teams who have
Oh.
not.
Buffalo, they've been
San
around
Jose.
for a really long time. This year might be Buffalo's year.
Mhm.
Buffalo, San Jose.
I mean, we're riding the train right now, 2 years straight, where teams that had never won the Stanley Cup won the Stanley
won the
Cup.
cup. Yeah.
And that was part of the Scotty Waz hastily thrown together 2019-20 preview.
Perfect.
It's Arizona, Buffalo, Columbus, Florida, Ottawa, Minnesota, Nashville, San Jose, Vancouver, Vegas, and Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm. You got some pretty good teams there, and you got some.
And you got Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. Yeah.
That team fell apart quickly.
Yeah. Well, that defense fell apart quickly. Holy crap!
All right, and all right. So here's the debate, and Chris brings up a great topic. Remember when the internet was calling Joe Sakic the worst GM a couple summers ago, and that's because he was.
And I was among them. I
Yeah.
thought the man was out of his depth. I
thought Greg
did.
Sherman was better.
Oh my lord! Yeah, we were having all kinds of fun ripping on Joe Sakic, but holy crap, the man. Well, you got to give props where it's due. I mean, he did an outstanding job. I mean, he wound up flat out winning the Matt Duchene trade, and that's really what got the ball rolling.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Can't fault us for saying what we said because he didn't look great
Oh,
in the beginning.
no. But I
But-
mean, hey, we learn and we grow, and we
Grow as
acknowledge
people.
our mistakes and we move on.
Listen, I understand I'm as much as cancel culture as everybody. I for one welcome the fact that cowardice will give us a job in the NHL soon enough. I for one welcome the fact that the NHL is going to be knocking on our door saying, "Hey, listen, shut up. Here's some money. You belong to us now." And I said, "Yes, sir. You are. Green Day is the greatest band ever."
Yes. People are magnificent. Every word out of Gary Bettman's mouth is a pearl of wisdom.
I am not above groveling, Lyle, if it means getting me a cool paycheck.
Yeah, I think we can all get on board with that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Principles
are fine, but we don't pay the rent and they don't feed you.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah.
You have a principal that feeds you?
Well, yeah. Public school
Principal Skinner. Yeah.
He only feeds steamed hams.
Oh God.
Anything else, Lyle, that we need to look forward to this season? And I think this was broached a couple weeks ago. Jersey and the Rangers, best rivalry now because of Capo Caco and Jack Hughes.
Let's just see how the kids pan. That's putting a lot of pressure on these kids early.
Best rivalry ever.
Let's just see how things pan out. What's going to ultimately, help, I guess, if you will, stoke that rivalry would be Artemi Panarin versus PK Subban. Your two new additions, one on each team. Let's see if that does anything to rekindle the spark of what was once a pretty good rivalry.
And a line brawl.
Oh, God, a line brawl.
And if
line brawl there, I mean, then I'm not.
That would help as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if maybe if Henrik Lundqvist can get his charm back and Corey Schneider can play a whole season without getting broken.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing I'm looking forward to this year, and I really, really, really want to see this. Now, there's going to be several players who are going to be chasing milestones this year. You mentioned Lundqvist. He's I think, one win away from 450 career wins. Marc-Andre Fleury, he's not that far behind. He could get 450 this year. Joe Thornton, he's on pace for, I think, 1,600 points and 1,100 assists. That's all-time career, so pretty damn good. Zdeno Chara is looking at, I think, 1,500 or 1,600 games played. Sidney Crosby, the guy you guys love to hate, 1,300 career points is what he's looking at. But, I mean, that's all great stuff. But the one that I'm going to be closely watching. I know you guys will be too. And I'm not
Nine
saying this because you guys are Caps fans.
9 times 50.
Yep.
9 times 50.
Not to mention, he only needs 42 goals to become just the 8th player in NHL history to reach 700 career goals. But yes, if he can then go on and get 8 more and get 50, then he ties Wayne Gretzky and Mike Bossy for the most 50 goal seasons. And I want to see him break that record too.
Me too.
Yes.
That's something the NHL needs. It doesn't matter what team he played for. The fact you've got a guy right now in this day and age, in this, when 50 goal scorers is still not an easy thing to do. And you've got a guy here who's done it 8 times, could have been 1 shy of making it 9 the year before last, who's got a chance to do this and is going to reach 700 goals and would have a reasonable shot, if he could stay healthy and productive, of breaking Wayne Gretzky's record. I believe it's 892 or 894. I think it's
894.
894. But he would have a reasonable chance of even breaking that record. And I think that's something that, yes, he's won a Stanley Cup. I know you guys want to see him win more and all that. And if he can do that, great too. I'm glad he won his cup. He deserved it, absolutely. Won the Conn Smythe. He's won all this stuff. It's great. But these are the milestones I want to see him go out on. If he never wins the cup again, I want to see him set the record for the most 50-goal seasons, and I want to see him break Gretzky's goal-scoring record. Listen, nobody's going to be touching Gretzky's points record or assist record. For God's sake, Gretzky's got more assists than most players have points, for God's sake. But the chance to at least break one of Gretzky's records, the 894, one that was also considered unreachable, that would just be a fantastic achievement. And he would deserve it. Absolutely. I mean, the guy's already established himself as one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. I think this would be fitting for him to become the greatest goal scorer of all time. Yes, he won't get the single season record. Again, that one's too far to reach. Gretzky's got that one. He'll have it probably forever. But to have the most career 50-goal seasons and the most career goals, oh yeah, I definitely want to see that. So I'm really, really hoping that I want to see him reach 700 this year, and I want to see him tie that record for most 50-goal seasons.
236 is the number.
That's the magic number, kids.
That is if you're scoring at home, 4 50-goal seasons and 36 goals.
Well, he's already he only needs 49 more to get to 50.
Oh, he just ilabooed?
He just scored?
He sure did.
Yes.
Hey, Ovechkin.
There you go.
I was reading a stat where I think he leads on opening night goals with now 12 goals on opening night.
That's impressive.
And I think he has 17 points on opening night too. It's insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, did he score from a spot?
He did not. It was contested. He was stick handling. It was very un-Ovechkin like.
But it goes in and it counts, and that's what matters.
That means he still has an Ovi spot goal tonight too.
It's true. By law.
Yeah, by law on opening night, Ovi has to score a goal from his spot.
Yeah. Can we also be some NAHL news, and it's very near and dear to me and Johnny's heart. Player of the month in the NAHL was a Maryland Black Bear. And it's a new Maryland Black Bear, and probably my favorite Maryland Black Bear, just because it brings out the Maryland in me, even though he's from Sweden. He's number 32 in your playbook, but number 1 in your heart. And number 1 star, Wilmer Skoog! Wilmer Skoog, hon! He's from Dundalk! Wilmer Skoog got the player of the month there, hon, for the Maryland Black Bears.
I thought you were going to call him the number 1 stunner.
Yeah, that's not the ATL shawty.
I put some frog guys on that bitch.
So, all right, let's get.
It does roll off your tongue well with the Baltimore Maryland accent.
It pops Jen very much when I do it. When I go, Wilmer Skoog, it's just chuckles and chortles. So, all right, Anything else, Lyle? Or should we get to our games?
Let's get to the games.
All right. Last week in the Pick'em segment, Johnny P wins.
Yes.
14 goals from the St. John Sea Dogs. I was in second with the Huskies. Mark and Lyle tied for last for 8. So we now go to the OHL. If you're scoring at home for the year, Johnny has 14. I've got 10. Mark and Lyle both have 8.
How did you do the math?
Hmm?
How did you do the math this week?
What do you mean?
I mean, was the math hard to add up all the rest of the scores?
Sometimes. It's hard to add because I tried to multiply it by 0 and it just kept coming up with 0. I'm like, well, this can't be right. They scored goals. All right. The OHL, the Ontario Hockey League. Ligue du Ontario de Hockey. If you're French.
Hockey.
And the OL, if you like to just say things randomly. Then guess what? Johnny P, it's up to you. Or, I'm sorry, Mark with the C.
I thought we went.
I thought I was the loser here. What's going on?
Like
yes, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really remember what my theme was last week. So I'm gonna have to make up a new one.
It's fine. Maybe that's your gimmick. You make up a new one every week.
Make up a new theme every week.
So this isn't the best arena in the OHL.
Is it merely a tribute?
It's just the Tribute Community Center. So I'm going to go with the Oshawa Generals.
Nice. Lyle.
Okay, well, of course, sticking with my obviously my wrestling theme, and I'm going this week with the Saginaw Spirit Squad.
Good one.
Thank you.
That's to me. That's
you want to keep letting me take a pick.
I kind of want to keep letting you take a pick. So my thing was a heel, thing that everyone loves to hate. So obviously, this has ties to Maryland as well. There's a Marylander on this team. But when you think of OHL in the last, say, 15 years, there's one team that stands out. They are the New York Yankees of the OHL in the last 15 years. They're guys that'll punch you in the mouth, hit you from behind, and sneak up on you in the bathroom. Lyle, you know that all too well. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They're not just the greatest. They're not just the best. They're the champions of your heart. And you either love them or hate them. You mostly hate them. It's the London Knights. And Bryce Montgomery of Bowie is on that team. So
Bowie.
I am Bowie Horn. Bowie Bryce Montgomery on. Now, Johnny, it's your turn.
No, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna stay selfish this week.
Attaboy.
I mean, it worked last week, so I might as well stay on the selfish kick. And I'm gonna go with the Ottawa 67s, and I'll owe you later.
Ottawa 67s, and I'll owe you 2 later. All right, that's pretty brilliant.
Thank you.
All right.
That's what I'm here for.
Right. Guys, pick a team.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Why don't we
The Columbus Blue Jackets.
Is that
your final
Oh, I
answer?
thought we were taking teams off the list.
no? Well, you can.
I thought you were picking teams we didn't want to talk about.
Well, you know,
Good coverage, Johnny.
there's that.
Be honest, you panicked. You just said,
That's what I do best. By the way, while you're looking real quick, I'm just going to throw this out there.
Sure.
I got an Adidas. It's not on right now. This is a different Adidas Cup shirt, but I got an Adidas polo shirt. Blue polo, really nice golf shirt with the Caps logo. I saw the Fanatics version of it in Wawa this week. Some guy
Of all places.
bought the Fanatics version, and it is junk.
Wow.
I mean, it looks terrible. It's not even remotely close to the really cool Adidas one I got.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about captains earlier in the show. We talked about how we hated that they're waiting to be unveiled.
Oh no.
So obviously the thing is this. We go to the captains and we're going to name the captains. But we're only naming them from one team. And that's right. Your Minnesota Wild will be that team.
Oh, God.
All-time captains of the Minnesota Wild.
God.
This is awesome.
And remember, this is a
God.
team that had a captain every month for like the first 4 years of their existence.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
They had 5 captains in 2000, 2001, 4 in 02,
Lord.
01, 02, 3 in 02, 03,
This is so good.
5 in 03, 04,
Oh, my Lord.
and they
So
5 in 05, 06, 3 in 06, 07, 2 in 07, 3 in 07, 08,
Oh,
5
my-
in 07, 08, actually, when I do the math, but they're repeating. 2 in 08, 09, and then 1 from 2009 until present day.
man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Minnesota Wild captains. Don't you dare miss it.
Oh, this is a good pivot.
Oh, man. This is not.
Lyle Richardson, we start with you.
Well, I'm going to get the obvious one off the
Easy
board right
one.
away, and that's Mika Koivu.
Miku Koivu is on
You
that board.
Son of a bitch.
Miko Koivu.
We now go to Mark with the
This
C.
is not going to be easy, I can tell. Holy shit.
God, who played for this team?
Everyone.
Apparently everybody.
Oh,
Jeez,
man.
I'm trying to think
Black
back.
Bears just made a trade.
Oh, did they? Hmm.
I like the early days of the Wild. I'm trying to think like who was even on that team.
Mm.
Terrible jerseys. Come on.
There was a Lubomir Visnovsky on that team.
There probably was.
Was he a captain?
Oh, interesting. He was not.
Dang it.
Well, that's one of the Swedes off the roster. Or yeah. Emil Gabrielson just traded to the New Mexico Ice Wolves for player development fee.
Oh,
Photo credit, Face Off Hockey Show.
Thanks.
Good job.
Hey,
You did it, Johnny.
Yeah, photo
Nice.
credit.
there you go, Johnny.
That's why my phone went off. And subsequently my watch.
Wonderful. All right, Johnny, your turn now.
Andrew Brunette.
Ooh, good one.
Lord, Andrew Burnett.
Nice.
Lyle?
Oh, fuck. I mean, I've known certain Wild players of the past, but I don't know if they were captains or not.
How wild.
Fuck it. Marion Gaborik.
Lord.
Really?
Marion
was
Gaborik, 2007-08.
Shit.
Marion
Okay.
Gaborik.
I hate to say it, Marion Gaborik's not exactly a guy I'd equate with leadership material.
No, not really.
That's why there were 17 captains that year.
I'm just
Exactly.
throwing it out. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Mr. with a C.
Danny Heatley. Nope.
Nope.
I thought he censored himself before he even had a chance to say.
I love it. Back to Johnny.
Wow, this is gonna get hard quickly.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
All right. So yeah, who was
Well,
even on this
should
team?
we let Chris? Chris just said Owen Nolan.
That's a question. He didn't unless he says Owen Nolan. You
I
can't
think
ask
he
a
said- I
question
think
in
he
this game.
said- I think that's his guess.
He said it in the form of a question. We are not playing Jeopardy rules, however.
Yeah.
We do need an answer.
Be decisive. I'm gonna go with who else might we have on this team? Yannick Perreault.
Sorry.
Hmm.
No, sir. And you know what? I'm gonna let Chris off the hook and take one off the board for you guys. Ola Nolan was a captain of this team.
He got it.
Oh.
He gave us Olin Nolan.
He gave us Ola Nolan on the board. There it is, and he just put it together. Good for him.
Thanks, Chris. Way to be decisive, my man.
Yep. Lyle.
Holy crap. Was Zach Parise ever a captain?
He was not.
Okay.
Speaking of
Sorry.
hockey, my ass.
Mark.
God, how can I not think of any defenseman that played on this team?
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
I can only think of one, and
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ryan Suter, but again, no.
that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
No, he was not.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny.
Wait, you're telling me that Mika
Mika
Kiprusoff
Kiprusoff was
Mika was
never. He
No,
was
never-
not either.
You're telling me Mikko Koivu never missed a game and somebody else had to step in?
That's where Ola Nolan came in.
Ah,
But they didn't replace him at the past 10 years after that.
It's like an Iron Man streak.
Right?
Let's see. Who else can we think of that played for the Wild? I vaguely know any of the players that played for the Wild. I just knew Andrew Burnett.
Mhm.
Andrew Castles.
Sorry. I love the Andrew Castles job, though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I try.
Lyle.
Oh God. This is not easy.
This team was crap.
Oh
Pretty
man.
garbage.
Fuck. I can't think of anybody. Oh.
See, I really fuck you guys.
Manny
with the-
Fernandez.
Sorry. The Raging Bull was not there.
Oh, was not there. Okay. Well, he was.
Well, he
there.
was there, but
goalies can't be captains. You
right,
crazy.
Roberto Luongo?
Oh God.
Should we do final call on this one?
Yeah.
Chris has
please.
got one. Pavel Dimitra. Boom. Based it right there.
Wow,
Rest-
Chris
rest
is,
in peace.
Chris is
Yeah.
tied for the lead with 2.
Yeah, exactly. We'll go one more round with starting with Mark.
I got nothing. I got nobody. There's nobody left. I can't think of anybody.
Actually,
else.
I think 35 people left.
Yeah, there's
I don't
nobody.
even
else.
know
Nobody left.
I don't even know stars that played for the.
We already named them.
No,
No,
all-
Wild.
the Stars moved to Dallas.
Yeah, that's true. They moved
Oh,
from.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. It's true.
They were in Minnesota and then they moved. That's
that's
why they
true.
never were played in Minnesota.
That's true. See, I was halfway through that sentence before I put the Stars Minnesota thing together, and that's why I paused. But then I
Nice.
kept going with the bit.
You know what? I love it. I
We
appreciate
knew one of
that.
us was gonna get to it. Yeah, I got nothing.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up on this one. Yeah, this is the worst. I'm 0 for 0 or 0 for however
I
many.
mean, you've got Holtby stats right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just glad I got to go first so I could pick the obvious one.
Right, exactly. Johnny.
Wow.
Let's see. How about just thinking of random people at this point. I'm gonna go Stu Barnes.
Sorry, no. I love it though.
Oh, so did I actually. I remember this. I remember that he was, yeah,
So last one, Lyle. So make it count.
popular. He was popular guy on the team, and then he went and worked for the went and I think he still works for them now. Shot in the dark. Wes Waltz.
Bingo, bango, Westwall.
Wow. Oh man, because at this point I'm just like, who do I know? And it was just WW.
So here we go.
This is terrible.
So from the bottom, now we get here. So Darby Hendrickson,
Oh yeah, Darby.
Wes Walls, Brad Bombardier, Scott Pellerin, Sean O'Donnell. That was the first year.
God, what an awful team.
Sean O'Donnell. There you go. There's a
O'Donnell.
defender.
Sean O'Donnell. He was. I keep thinking he was at the Kings. He was.
Wasn't he in
Yeah.
Batman and Robin?
Yes, he
No,
was.
Chris O'Donnell. Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Second year, Brad Brown, Philip Kuba, Jim Dowd,
Philip
Andrew
Kuba.
Burnett.
There's the brunette drop right there.
Oh, thank God.
Third year, Sergei Zoltek, Matt Johnson, Bombardier again, Brunette again. Oh, wait, no, that's 0304. So then Brunette again, then Brad Brown, then Richard Park, then Bombardier, then Jim Dowd, then Wes Walls, then Alex Henry.
Holy crap! Were they trading these guys all the time, or they just couldn't?
No, it's the
figure it
rotating. They went to the rotating C.
out? Oh, geez.
The rotating
C.
I've seen that movie before too.
That is definitely a strip club in Minnesota.
Yeah, you have to
So-
pay extra.
We
for
should have
that.
gone to
Yeah.
the rotating C while we were there.
Should've.
Yeah.
So Alex Henry, Brian Rolston, Willie
yes.
Mitchell, Kuba, Mark Parrish, Keith Carney, Mark Parrish, Gabrick, Nick Schultz, Dimitra Rolston, Koivu, Nolan, then Koivu all the way through.
Holy crap!
Did you say Rolston? Oh,
Brian
Brian
Rolston.
Rolston, yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot about him.
not Rolo.
Wow. That was a shit show.
It was terrible. I'm glad I was a part of it. Lyle, thank you as always.
Always a pleasure, guys. Hey, who knows? Maybe next week I'll be without a headset. Maybe I'll have a headset. Who can say?
Maybe
It's a new game.
we'll figure this late
Hold
stream
on,
out.
Oh,
I
okay.
have music for Does Lyle have a headset for next week?
Okay,
There it is.
there we go.
All right. Lyle, thank you as always, and we will talk to you next week.
Talk to you next week, guys. Take care.
Peace. There he goes. Lyle Richardson. SpectresHockey.net. Sometimes a headphone, sometimes a not. You don't know what the hell's going on with Lyle at any given point. Just let me select his webcam so I can inactivate it, you coward. Anyway, we'll put that there for now. Send to live. All right. Shout outs, Johnny P.
I'm gonna give a shout out to PhotoCreds.
Okay.
Um,
Perfect.
I'm glad that even though the team has 14 people taking pictures for them now, they chose my picture to
The one
post.
that actually looks the best.
Give a shout out to hockey season being back. I'll give a shout out to It's October Yet. Hashtag
Hashtag it's October yet.
hashtag It's October. I'm gonna use it I'm gonna try to use it every day in October. And then November 1st, I'll change it back to Is It October Yet?
Perfect. When Wyclef gets back.
Yeah, obviously. Hashtag It's November Now. Oh, we could just keep doing this all season long, boys.
It's gimmick, boys.
Is December done? I think that
Yeah,
we could just keep this going with alliteration.
It's January, jerks.
Perfect. See?
Fuck off, it's February. March,
You're like-
motherfuckers.
Hashtag calendar. And I'll give a shout out to Hudson. He made it 2 years.
Yes.
Great work. Great work, Hudson. And I taught him how to take a dive this weekend.
That was good.
Perfect.
All right, I'm good.
Mark?
It's April, assholes.
Yep.
I think we're just getting more violent.
Yeah,
as the
exactly.
months go on.
It's actually my discussions with the NHL over our deal.
Shout out to I don't remember. Isn't Coors Light the official beer of the NHL now?
I think it is.
Yeah, there you go. It
No,
might
they're
be
the
Bud Light.
official shower beer, apparently,
Oh yeah.
according to their commercials.
God, I feel like I was gonna shout something else out. I don't remember what it is anymore. But yeah, I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm always tired.
Your
So
parent.
shout
that's
out
what happens.
my pillow. My pillow.
My pillow. Has it got anime titties on it?
No.
Damn. It's a
No.
shame. It's a shame, brother. It'd be cooler if you did. Shout out to having the house to myself. To having the house to myself. Shout out to the Maryland Black Bears. Big sweep this weekend. Check out Chesapeake Hockey Week for all the information on that. They're big pimping us in a big way, so I appreciate that. So is Team Maryland. Johnny, you got to get out to... Oh, they're not playing this week, but I think you got to get out to Reisterstown and go check out some Stevenson Mustang games too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know if they'll just randomly let somebody walk in with a camera and stand by the boards, but
if I know the coach, I can talk to the coach. I mean, get you in there.
All right, great.
It's fucking Reisterstown. Like, camera is the least of their worries.
So coach, there's going to be a tiny Italian. He's going to show up with a camera that's half his size. He's going to take pictures for us. Okay.
Listen. There's going to be a tiny Italian shooting things, but it's not like that though.
Actually, get a camera case that looks like a trombone case. That'd be amazing.
Just buy a trombone case and just
That's
modify
not
it.
stereotypical at all.
No. Trombone case or a violin case?
I don't know.
Think of violin because that's what the Tommy guns look
The
like.
violin? Okay. Maybe I need a violin case for my
Trombone
camera.
case would be weird. It'd be long and little too obvious.
Okay. All right. Just buy a used violin case off of eBay.
Yes, exactly. Shout out to Cooperall putting up with me. There's that. That's all I got. Shout out to college hockey starting this week. UND starts Saturday, and they'll play the University of Manitoba in the yearly exhibition. So I'll be having fun with the giant ass scoreboard.
I mean, it looked like it filled up the entire neutral zone.
Dude, the entire neutral zone and like it's curved. So if you're sitting on the front side, you can see the curve on the other side. It was almost too big. It's almost too big. Anyway, that's it. That's all. For Johnny P. Mark of the Sea, I'm Scotty Watts. Take care of yourself and someone else. This has been Face Off Hockey Show on faceoffhockeyshow.com, part of Blog Talk Radio. Remember to buy those products and or services that were in the mid-roll and at the beginning and the end of our show because we make money that way, and that way we can make this show a little bit worse. And if the NHL buys us, we can make it that much more better. Choice is yours, NHL. I know you won't do it. I know you won't do it. You don't have the chutzpah to do it. So do it. That's it. That's all. Till next week. Peace.
Oh, no.
The world's a shambles and ignited in flames. Don't fucking look at me cause you're the ones to blame. And as the world's a shambles and ignited in flames, don't fucking look at me cause you're the ones to blame.
Hashtag on brand.
When it all goes down and a few stay strong. The real, who knew from the beginning it was